Association of American Railroads, Aar Scale Handbook 2013 edition. Chapter 3. Specifications, design, installation, low-profile, pitless instrumented railway tracks and scales, general description, capability, ballast supported scales, sole bearing capacity, ballast supported scales, approach ballast supported scales, scale stabilization for ballast supported scales, multiple module scales, installations instrumented with railway track scales, weather protections. Section 3.1. The following specifications apply to the railway track scales which were not pit entrance for the maintenance of the applicable specification. Part 1 specification located maintenance of the operation testing of the railway track scales. Part 2 base specification manufacturer inspection installation of railway track scales of the same will apply to the scale system for the use of the revenue service. Revenue scales shall meet the exceed the applicable in the NTEP requirements. All instrumented railway scales are construed as one where the rail is weighing the sensing element. 3.2 description. As a general rule, low-profile, pitless, instrumented rail track scales manufactured modules may be installed with a single weighing module, multiple weighing modules using a combination of the modules. Section 3.3 capabilities. Multiple module mables include those spacing between the modules should be treated with a single scale. 3.4 ballast-supported scales. Ballast-supported scales should not be used in revenue since the size of the type of the ballast is approved with the chief engineer of the serving railroad. Unprepared ballast will not be used for the railroad tracks scales. 3.5 soil bearing capacity for the ballast supported scales. 3.5.1 if the objective to prevent the accumulation of the water or other foreign material and scale support subgrade with the scale structure for the cold could degrade with compromise the vertical relationship with the scale elements elite and uneven settlement under the traffic degrade with the function and performance. 3.5.2 the groundwater encountered with the proposed scale site and subgraded with the saturated with the alternate scales locations should be investigated. Alternate locations are not available. If alternate locations are not available, manufacturer specifications must be filed with the supervision component with the soil engineer. Solution with the soil and problems saturated with the areas may require other overextension excavation and placement of other engineering fabrics. Use engineering aggregated base of the backfill if the design installation of the drain system for the entire sail with the combination of all three in suitable solutions describe the mandatory for the entire process for the supervised component soils and foundation engineer. 3.6 approach for the ballast supported scales and approach for the foundation requirements shall be the same as required for the scale. 3.7 the scale stabilization for the ballast supported scales adequate means for the provided with the entire scale stabilization effectively timely scaling with a vast foundation element suitable for the restraining device. 3.7.2 rail ties for instrumented rail scales should be boxed anchored at 25 feet either side of the weighing module. 3.8 multiple module scale installation. All scale weighing modules their approach will be installed and maintain a horizontal vertical alignment with each other. 3.9 instrumental rail track scales. 3.9.1 rail scale sections securely attached for the joining of the tracks to ensure the track integrity maintained with the standard joint rail joint bars, thermite welds, and other approved methods shall be used. Spacing between the rail point support shall be ensured the rail stress under the normally shall exceed 25,000 psi. Maximum permissible spacing is dependent on the manufacturer shall be subjected to approval of the chief engineer of serving the railroad. Section 3.10 weather protection in regions with snow and ice. It means should provide with the prevent accumulation of snow and ice between the weighing and the non-weighing elements. This page is intentionally left blank. Association of American Railroad Safety Operation Rules of Manufacturing, Installation, Location, Operation, Testing of the Railway Master Track Scales 2013.